The dastardly shirts like that over there. Alright, it doesn't say like, it's gonna run it. Alright, we're gonna go in an elevator, which will probably take 2 trips, because you guys are a big group. Like, big and thick.
So also was one who
What?
I know, but I think he got
Dos.
Hey, free lunch. We already had lunch. We're gonna be going on the field here soon, I think.
I'm sorry.
Look at that. This is where we're on it. It looks like fun.
Every single bit of my mustache.
Don't touch that. You're gonna learn as you get older that you don't just touch things haphazardly for fun. Alright, so we're gonna half of us in this elevator.
Making a YouTube video.
Half in here, half in here.
That's it.
Let me get an adult or 2 come along with us.
Here, I'll go in a different one.
Come on in, you 2.
I'll go in a different one. I'll wait.
No, it's a one-way street here.
I'll wait.
Alright, go. All the way to the top. 4. Oh, let's keep it.
I saw that he cleaned. That was nice. If I didn't come here, yeah. No, that's yeah. We've had people beat us down after taking off days of work, and then they just kind of come from work. Just worked out that we drive out the day in that outside space.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
Where's I'm pretty sure it's Brendan touching me.
Yeah, he's right here.
You got your eyes open. Oh gosh! I hope we don't die, guys! I hope we don't die, guys! I hope it doesn't crash!
It was a good time. Yeah,
I saw this movie called Devil one time. It was about an elevator. I'm afraid of elevators.
I hate this elevator.
Congratulations. You're afraid of him. Why are you afraid of him?
Because I saw this movie called Devil.
Oh, I do. I have Brendan and Austin. I have 2 from my group here. There you go. Dad, you only have 1 from your group.
I know. They all I'm at the back. I'm making sure everybody stays.
Yeah.
I get dizzy on
elevators.
elevators.
So you're dizzy?
Yeah, I'm dizzy.
I'm old. This one feels so good. Oh, hey, people! Who's that? Left me again. Hey! Say hi to YouTube.
Everybody, get right here in front of me as a bomb. Around here, over here.
Uh-oh. I hope you don't drop my phone.
Alright, you're fine there. If he doesn't want to come up there, that's fine. Alright, this is called Red Lakes Landing. I queued the riverboat just for you guys. They brought the riverboat so you can see the riverboat going down the river. And kind of helps with that tour because we have a riverboat that's on our schedule. I'll say in just a minute. The bridge over there is called what? I don't know what the bridge's name is. You guys maybe got some great names.
Hey, look at that guy down there.
Names are. No, it's up the Ohio River. It is over the Ohio
I'm
River.
making a YouTube
So
video.
it's the John Roman Bridge is the official name. Their names are.
I'm Julia.
You almost turned my phone off.
Isn't that
Why is it zoomed in so much?
That's one of the nicknames. Another is, what type of bridge is it? It's a suspension bridge, so they call
The
it
guy. There's a guy.
suspension bridge. That's another
There's
nickname.
a guy.
You see, we're really simple with our nicknames here.
Yeah,
The
so
last one, if I shut up and you guys can listen, you'll hear something, and that gives the third nickname for it. So everybody listen.
Oh gosh. Guys, this is scary because my mom paid a lot of money for this phone. I really don't want to drop it.
Think a little bit more in depth.
I'm literally holding this phone as tight as I can.
Singing Bridge, there we go. That's the other name, is the Singing Bridge. And it's also
Hey, there's a guy over there.
in movies. If you ever watch the movie,
There's a guy in a red shirt over there.
that bridge is in it. Really, I'm serious. So watch the movie, you'll see it.
I will.
All right, so across the bridge, you got a weird-looking building over there, kind of swoopy looking. That's called the Ascent. And the designer, he made it that way because it's emulating the swoop of the bridge.
I'm just waiting.
But he's also very famous.
making a YouTube video.
I'm just waiting for you to talk.
I know, that would suck
New
if I
World
dropped
Trade
it.
Center
For
area.
real.
He's also made a Holocaust
Dude,
museum
my
in
mom paid a lot of money
Berlin.
for this.
So he's got a lot of real famous stuff he's made nowadays.
To be exact,
And the boat must have forgot somebody. They're going to turn around and come back up forever. All right, let's go around this way. Oh, running. All right, so we're going to run over the other side too. You know, we get over here. That's the stadium.
Slow motion Steven jumping
Oh, there's the Red Stadium.
We have a riverboat over there. We have a riverboat coming up the river. And we have a riverboat
I do
in our
not like
stadium.
this.
Why do we have a riverboat in our stadium? Besides the fact that it's really cool when it shoots fire and
Go to
fireworks.
somewhere.
Because
Something.
you had the because answer before, right?
Dude, if I drop this, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh, that was you? Okay. Why is it that way? Because. Anybody got a better answer than because?
Because
Why do we have a riverboat in our stadium?
Free country.
That's almost like because.
Because free country.
There you go. Represents something. Represents the river. You'll find that baseball likes history. So when we built our park, we put a lot of history into it. Part of the history is
August
in
figure, yeah.
1869 we were the very first professional baseball team. 1869 was a long time ago. At that time, those riverboats like that over there was going up and down this river. It was like the freeways for the rivers. And they dropped off a lot of stuff here. Because this was a great place for them, a port, like to drop stuff off, pick stuff up.
hey, now you're saying because.
Cincinnati was the 7th largest city. Yeah, but I use it in a sentence versus just because.
Because why not?
Who's the English teacher here? Anyway, Cincinnati was the 7th largest city in the United States back in 1869. The reason was this river. So to honor the river and our past for Cincinnati, we put a riverboat here. That's the original reason. But the real reason, in my mind, is that it's really, really cool when we shoot fireworks out the stacks and we shoot fire out the stacks. That's cool. Did you see it when they
Yeah,
caught it
so
on fire?
far. So far.
A couple years ago?
Yeah, I went to a game with
Caught the game, caught it on fire. Huh? Yes. They came up, they brought the ladder truck, and actually when we called the fire department, they said, we're already on our way. We saw it on TV, we were watching the game. So they were on the way here. Before the firemen could get in there, though, let's think about this. There's fireworks inside the smokestacks. The smokestack is on fire. What does not mix?
fire and fireworks.
Fire and fireworks. So the controllers fired off all the fireworks.
And then they.
Well, that's what Billy Hamilton thought. He was our center fielder, and he was watching the smokestacks and not the game. He was the whole time. He was like, "It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up." So it did blow up. They fired off all the fireworks. The opposing team struck out because he got distracted by the fireworks. And they complained, and it's pointless. Anyway, the fireworks go off. Firemen come. They bring a ladder truck, and they have to squirt water down inside the pipes. And then the guy actually crawled down in there to make sure it was out. And his daughter was here at the game that night. Which somehow, the miracles of modern social media,
Magic.
we found out.
Through the power of magic.
So they interviewed her. She's on the big screen talking about her dad. And she was so excited because she actually got to see her dad do something. Didn't go well for her dad. I'm sure he does more than just that, but he was the guy. And are they still there? All right, we're going to start loading down this way.
I like turtles.
Yeah, actually, if you like baseball, it's a great game. But it'd be much better if you were a Cubs fan versus a Reds fan.
I like turtles.
Oh, you're one of those. All right, so that's real grass down there. You see, it's not fake grass. You see behind the 404 in center field, those two little tiers of grass? That's fake grass. But out there on the field, it's real grass. It's 5 types of perennial ryegrass. In case that ever comes up in conversation, you can say, well, I know that Greater Ridge Ballpark has 5 types of perennial ryegrass. What that means, I have no clue. But unless you guys know.
There's lime.
I don't know what perennial ryegrass is versus not perennial ryegrass. It's grass. It's green. You cut it. Okay.
Grass.
How often do they cut the grass here? They were actually cutting it earlier today.
3.5 years.
How often do you guys cut the grass at home?
Every month.
Once a week. Every
2
day.
times a month?
Every day.
That's a good idea. All right, they cut the grass here every day, just like the guy back there said, Mr. Adidas. Every day they cut the grass, unless the Reds are out of town. Like right now, the Reds are in Chicago, so they get a 1 day off. Yesterday, they didn't have to cut the grass. Today, they cut the grass. If you got a question there, Turtle Boy?
Why does that bird get?
What?
Why does the bird get?
Because he's a bird.
Country. Birds
Birds being a
cannot
bird.
be contained unless it's their pet.
Now, you guys are less than a bird because you can't touch the grass. The bird gets to touch grass, but you guys don't. So,
Well,
you
we're
guys are,
humans
you
and
guys
the
are
baseball
tourists
players
here,
are humans.
not birds. That's why. Any questions with the point?
So the baseball
Now the rain is
players
coming down a little
can't
bit.
even touch
We
the
can handle up to 3 inches of rain in an hour and still not have puddles out there on the grass. Because underneath the grass, there's about a foot of gravel. And then underneath that, there's about 3 miles of pipe. And the rain drains down and goes through the pipe. Now, if you look around, remember I told you we like history in baseball? You see the lights around the park here? Well, they look like you guys. Don't say lights. They look, no, they're not aliens. What do they look like? Now, hopefully everyone used one this morning, what they look like. They look like a big giant toothbrush, right? Thus, we call them lights. Try it again.
Lights. A toothbrush light.
There we go. If I stick this microphone in enough faces, someone will give the right answer. They look like toothbrush lights, or they look like toothbrushes, so we call them toothbrush lights. That's what the lights looked like in 1935 when we were the very first ballpark that had lights in Major Leagues. Some of the minor leagues had some lights, but they weren't very good. And so when we decided we were going to put lights up, they said, you guys are nuts, you're crazy, you ain't going to do it. But we did. It was great. Everyone went along with it. They all wanted to know who our light people was, and they bought lights, except for Chicago, who held off forever. And now it doesn't look right to have lights in Chicago. All right, let's keep moving.
It says my name.
It says your name? Where? So do you own a hot dog place?